Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be setting up my first journal, so let's get into the video. So this is my journal. I did actually start setting up parts of it, as you can see. So basically I have a novel planning section where I'm going to plan my novel, and I have a monthly goals part, and I'm just going to set up the January part in this video and also decorate some of the things. But as you might have heard, as novel, so this year I'm planning on trying to finish writing my novel, get the first draft down, kind of that stuff. So that will mean that I will have to take away something, because I'm already kind of busy schedule-wise. I have a lot of things to do and it's getting a bit stressful. So, and I know I already did cut down my, the times I post, like I cut it down from once a week to once every 2 weeks. Now, what I'm going to be doing after this video is I'm going to take a break. I don't know, I think I'm going to take a break until the February weekend, and then I'll probably reevaluate what I'm going to do with this channel, if I'm going to keep posting, which I probably will, because I do really enjoy doing this, but I might maybe do it like once a month, or like only post during this holidays, or when I have time. I'll see. But I think for now I'm just going to take like a sort of 1 month break until like next month, who's the February weekend, which I will post again probably, and then also like try and see what I'm going to do, and I'll have updates then. I will still be posting on Instagram for art stuff, so if you are actually interested in my art, it's all off on Instagram. I'll try and get a link in the description. And now we can get back to the actual video. So the first thing I wanted to plan in this video was the book reading section, because you didn't know, I'm really big on reading. I love reading, and the last couple of months I was kind of having a block with that, because like I didn't really have a goal with it. I was just reading for fun, and I still love reading for fun, but I decided to make a goal that I read at least 2 books per month, if possible, because I feel like otherwise I'm going to keep getting like reading blocks, and I'm not going to read as much, and which that just makes me sad, because I love reading. It's like one of my favourite things. So I decided, that's it, I'm going to try and plan a way of making sure I can read. And like, you know, this would mean that I can have all the names of the books I've read, so I can recommend books I've read, because I often forget which ones I read and I read them. So, you know, I'll have like a little like list of the things I read in each year if I keep doing this journal thing. That does mean that even though there's many books that I've probably read before and I've lost the name of, or I've forgotten the name, which is really sad, at least from now on I will have like a little list of books that I read, which is great. So I started off by kind of making a bookshelf. My bookshelf in real life is a lot more packed, because I do not have enough space. I do not have enough bookshelves. There's never enough bookshelves. And then at the bottom I decided to put in like a favourite books of the year kind of section. This was kind of me just stalling on how I was like going to plan this out for like the actual place I'm going to write the books, because I wanted it to be aesthetic. All the videos I see of people doing these journals, it's always very aesthetic. It's like very nice looking. Mine did not turn out that way, but that was what I was going for. And I was also kind of going for like an overall theme of like slightly older books, like more classics and that kind of like old dark academia kind of thing. But it didn't really come out that way, but I do like the color scheme, which I did kind of keep this color scheme mostly, and I like the kind of book parts of it. I also kind of tried to make parts of it look a bit more like a whiteboard. That's what the bottom's supposed to be. It's like a little bit of a whiteboard thing. And I did move on to make the middle section where I put all the book names. I made that kind of like a brick wall kind of thing because I felt like that went with the dark academia school, I guess, like learning thing. Right beside the book read of the year, there is a favourite song for each month. I'm not sure you can really read that. I can kind of figure out, but I know what's written there. And I basically have all the month inside, and the top favourite month of this, the favourite song of this month is Dying by Home. I've just kind of been listening to that song on repeat. I love doing that. It's very soothing for me for some reason. Just like I like a song and I'll listen to it on repeat until I get fed off of that song, and I'll move on to the next song, and it just kind of happens. And I end up not liking the songs I used to like a while ago because I've listened to them so much. Kind of they get boring, but I still end up doing that. This took a lot longer than it looks like it did in video. Like in real life, it took me ages, but like on video, it was like, done already. I then kind of tried to make the quill that was written. I don't know why there'd be a quill written on a blackboard. It does not make sense. It would make more sense if I'd done chalk or something, but for some reason now in my brain, dark academia, I put a quill. That's not what a quill looks like either, but ignore the inaccuracies and the utter illogical sense of that, and let's move on to monthly goals. So for the monthly goals part, that was just kind of using that page. I didn't use write anything in that section, but it was kind of like a page marker for the rest of the journal. And then I started planning my January goals. Now I was like, I need this mini diary so I can tick off all the dates, because I don't have an actual diary. So I've made a little grid and I tried to put in all the numbers by looking up online, and I made an utter mess of it. So I covered it up with a little piece of tape and a different diary thing I had made, which I had done off camera on a small piece of paper. And then I started trying to draw scrolls, which also did not work at all. I was just really bad at doing this entire aesthetic, because kind of theme of January was going to be, again, dark academia, coming off from the books. I was going to try and change it. I'm going to try and change it every month, but that was the main idea. That did not work very well. It looks a bit messy, but the scroll, basically one of them is a to-do list, and I now have written down different pieces of homework, and I've got the dates at the side. It's very helpful because I know what I need to finish this week before a certain date, and if a teacher gives me homework, I can just write it down and I know it's there. And then I've got an events area and a kind of section where I have things plans for next month. So things that I know are coming up. They're not this month, they're for next month, but I just have a little section that I can write down. If I have a test next month, or I don't know, a doctor's appointment or something, I can put that there. And then I know that when I'm doing my next month's section, which will be a different theme and done separately, I know that I need to write that down in that month's to-do list or events, depending what it is. And then at the bottom, I decided to have a notes section, which I started off by drawing some books at the bottom for aesthetic purposes, because I like art, and that's kind of what I was mainly doing this for. for the art part of it. So I started by drawing the full stack of books. I had seen some other YouTuber making a journal do, and then I tried to write notes neatly beside it so I could like put little notes and important things down there. And then I put some thyme, I think it's like closest to it. It's not really a specific plant, but I think it looks closest to thyme. And then I did kind of the same thing for January writing, because I actually got this notebook while I was at my creative writing club, so it's quite important that there is like a little January writing section, separate from novel stuff. This is just creative writing in general, and also kind of like a note section there as well, so I can put down little ideas. If I ever get like a poetic sentence in my head, I can write it down. And then I'm showing you the front of the book, kind of covering it, because there's some private stuff in my goals section. Though I do like the goals section. I think it's quite nice, and I've got goals like finish my novel and read this many books in a year. Well, I think I've written read 2 books every month, and can't remember what else there is, but there was a private thing that I was kind of centering there. I just thought it was important to write that. And then I decided to then also put like a small monthly goal section, and for this month I put down organising, so trying to get on top of everything, and I also put the colour scheme for January in there. But basically, this month's goal is to organise everything. Also write this many words and read this many books, but I didn't think that was as important. And then obviously each month I'll put the most important thing that I need to finish each month, which might be a test, or it might just be a small thing, like figure out what's happening to this YouTube channel, or maybe like finish writing this section of my book, something. And then the rest of it was kind of just aesthetic, like flowery things, some plants, and I clearly dropped my phone. Yay! That did not work very well. I don't know what happened there. I think I dropped my phone or something. And then decided to doodle a little bit for each month for the novel section, which for now, my goals for my novel, all I've written down here, is to finish chapter 1 and 2, because for the draft of this, because I got the idea last year and I was like, I'm gonna finish this book this year. Did not happen. I clearly need to plan a little bit more than just say I need to finish this. So I probably need to plan a little bit more than even like finish chapter 1 and 2, because I have not done that yet, and I really need to finish this. So we will be working on that once I finish my homework. But if you have any tips, or if you journal as well, please tell me in the comments or something. Even if you have organising tips, because I'm really bad at making sure I've organised everything and keeping on track of things I need to do. But yeah, please give me any tips below. And yeah, I'm basically finished this. I think the only other things I kind of did was I think I wrote down a couple of books and the books I've read, which was The Map of Days and Mother Knows Best. You can't really see this on camera. It's really hard to see in real life as well. And yeah, I kind of did a couple of other little decoration things, and yeah, that was basically it. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more journaling videos, and I will see you guys next month-ish, probably. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break, so see you later. Goodbye!